Professional streaming, everybody! Hello and welcome back. Thank you very much, Jack, for letting me know there was no microphone. But just saying Michael phone because, yeah. I was totally not saying anything without being heard. So we're gonna try this again from the top, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. It is, of course, Thomas and Friends, The Wonders of Sodor. I'm a little excited on this. I don't know about everybody else because I've grown up with Thomas and Friends for the longest time in existence. I have seen this show go from the model stages that it used to be, from the starts of the early 2000s, through to the CGIs, to whatever the fuck the last variation of Thomas was with All Engines Go. And then we're going to be, and I've also looked at the future concept art for the show with, by the way, guys, if people are wondering, Apparently, the new Thomas and Friends toys for the new series are dropping later this year, specifically August and September. This is not me showing this from a point of view from my work, because for those people who don't know, I work in toy sales. Go figure. This is me saying this from what I've learned from announcements from other folks. So I could be completely wrong. So don't take my word for it. I could be lying to you. But in this case, let's have a look. By going to Farquhar, to the introduction of Sodor. We're going to do this, best era, model era. Here's Bertie. Carbon. Topham. Toppy.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the island of Sodor, you will need to learn how to drive one of my engines. And I could think of none better than Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time.
Excellent.
Would you like to learn how to drive Thomas? Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you feel you are ready, press the no button to begin exploring Sodor. You can play this introduction again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
What I love the fact of is, like, do you want to play the tutorial? I don't think we get a choice. So the answer is yes. Let us play the tutorial. What was that?
Hello, driver. Climb on board, and we can get started.
Right, yo. Yes.
Follow the markers in front of you, as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps.
No, really? I love hand holding. It's my favourite.
Before you can...
Yeah.
Now that Thomas's cab door is open, this is
cab
Thomas's
door.
cab. If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between inside and outside camera views at any time while driving. For now, use the control shown on screen to change to the outside camera. You can change between this view and the inside cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown.
Excellent.
There are many locations on the railways of Sodor where lines separate or join together. These involve a network of points that set the direction the train will be travelling.
Oh, don't even. I've still got most of my wooden railway gear. That is going to be for whenever I have little shadows.
However, there are yards and junctions that require the points to be
Chef
set
knows
manually.
they're going to have that. If I do have lads, they
Thomas's
are going to.
friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform.
They're going to be
In order to reach Annie
introduced to
and
Thomas
Clarabelle,
and Friends
you
very
will
quickly.
first need to switch the points so that it sets the correct track. You can set the points by climbing down out of the cab, walking over and interacting with it.
Right. So, out of seats. Right. Go to the points. Be right back, Thomas. Because apparently the Fat Hat did not tell me that we needed to sort out the bloody points. He's probably on about like the metal die-cast ones that you could get after the wooden railway. But I had the wooden railway gear. So I was blessed with that one.
You can also change the points on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
9, if I remember right. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, I've got my sibling yelling at me from the downstairs because she's the one cooking tonight. She has decided that she wants to be the one in charge of the cooking. Excellent headlights.
Excellent work so far. The junction is now correctly set. So it is time to move Thomas out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle.
Excellent.
To move Thomas forward, press and hold the button shown now. Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
Okay, the only thing I disagree, right, with at the moment
To
is
slow Thomas down,
the
press and
whole,
hold the button
like,
shown to begin
control
applying the
systems.
brakes.
I don't agree. I understand why they've done these control systems the way they've done, because it's meant to be. This is the kiddie variation of train sim. So this is gonna be. This needs to be made simple for the kids. And all that. But oh my god, are we actually getting the director's cut version of Thomas and Ned Railroad? I swear to god, if we are, I'm going to be very happy.
As you can see, the throttle has returned to 0. This means that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse. To make Thomas reverse,
Okay, so yeah, I can.
remember to slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabelle. You should be going at no more than 5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
Wait a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the we've got the football match between the Farquhar Cows and the Knapford Pigs with our lovely referee Rooster the referee, yeah, who is donkey. Because of course we do. I love that. Come on, you cows! I was hoping someone else was going to do that. I'm very happy at that one. Thank you very much, Jack. You made mine.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle.
Hello, Thomas.
Okay,
To
right.
allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors using the controls shown on the screen.
See, I'm now very confused with this because we seem to be utilising both, like the pre-model.
There are other cameras
Rules
available to
at, like,
use during your adventures
some
on
of the
Sodor.
some of the,
Let's look at
CGI
another
rules.
one now.
So, both
Using the button shown
Annie
on
and Clarabelle are
screen,
meant to have
change
two
to the
separate
free
voice
camera.
actors. So, you know,
You are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like. You are still
What is
able to
that,
fully
smug
control
face?
your train whilst using this camera. And it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings.
no, I'm sorry. Since Thomas has wrists.
Now move the camera so that it is looking at me. Sir Topham Hatt.
What do you want?
Now
Ooh.
return to the inside camera view using the button shown here. Remember, you can drive Thomas from both the inside cab view and the outside camera you were shown earlier.
The fat hat.
Good job. It looks like everyone has boarded now. You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here.
They appear to have already closed.
You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station. Increase the throttle once again to move Thomas forward.
Bye! And we've gone. We've left. We're out of here. Screw you guys, we're going home. Screw you guys. Does this mean, if I remember rightly, are we going to pass a cricket? Because if I remember right, there is a cricket ground somewhere near one of these lines. I can't remember if it was the Farquhar or if it was.
Remember to slow down as you approach a station you want to stop
It was
at,
the Little Western.
so that you come to a safe stop.
Back and back. Back and back. I mean, game, we're on the platform. All right, fine. We'll move to exactly here. Don't you worry.
Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
Jack, I need you to later on in the stream.
Splendid job.
Tell us
It
how
looks
the
like
scores
you
are.
and Thomas make a great
throughout
team.
the stream.
And I'm
what the,
certain you will be an
what's going on with
expert
the Parkway
driver
House
in
and
no time.
Knapford Pigs, please.
You're a great driver. I can't wait to start our adventures together.
I would have loved, right, personally, to have more voice actors on this project with DTG, along with our good and gracious friend, the narrator. Like, we could have had at least some of the main cast voice actors. I mean, yeah, it's going to cost you a lot more, but at the same time, that's what builds detail. Anyway, the next scenario is Thomas and Gordon. Oh boy. I wonder if we're going to get attached to a train that's going at plus 80.
Thomas and Gordon. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor. He has 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome.
This is because he's an E2.
He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys. And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him. Wake up, lazy bones. Why don't you work hard like me?
Oh boy, I love it!
One morning, Thomas found it hard to wake up. His fire went out and there wasn't enough steam.
Yeah, well, guess what? Guess what, Leslie?
It was nearly time
That's
for the
mainly
express,
because
but the
there are no
coaches weren't
E2s left
ready.
in existence.
At
From
last,
my
Thomas
understanding.
started.
As far as I'm aware, in Preservation, there are no E2 classes. So, well, you gotta make do. Because I can't remember what Dave is. I put West. I
He
put West
fussed
Front,
into
fine.
the station where Gordon was waiting.
Hurry up, you,
Said Gordon.
and bring me my coaches.
Hurry yourself, replied Thomas. Yes, said Gordon. I will.
Stop at entry. I was gonna say. Okay. The fact that the other engines respond to pecking whistles, that's amazing. I love that. More of that, please. Apparently, you gotta stop there. There isn't so. Maybe so. That is true. But then again, Leslie, what you then got to ask yourself is: do the plans remain in situ for the E2 class, considering it's designed from what, the late 1850s, 1900s? So you've got to just ask yourself: is it possible? Can anybody tell me if there's a certain mad cranes in the chat? And if he is, and if you are mad crane, avert your eyes. Because I think the NWR are going to have a surprise inspection by by the Railway Operating Board. Oh my god, don't even. You're gonna have... That's the thing, is a lot of people were really upset at the fact that they made James be the first DLC. A lot of people were there going, well, why don't you make the entirety of the car, the entire, like one through, like, I guess the main cast first, and then have, like, for example, you get, like, the Little Western as a DLC. We're totally not propelling coaching stock on a main line. Totally not propelling. Yeah. Don't tell Kai. Don't tell Kai. Nobody tell Kai this is happening. Because, folks, if you don't know, this is technically against the law nobody tell him that we're doing this. I'm not propelling coaches on the main line. I don't know what you're on about. And as a driver, I don't think I need to be the one that's checking for, I don't know, stoppers indicated. Where the fuck am I taking these coaches? Buck Hours 1-0 at the moment. We've got taken. Is that the end of is that the end of the game, Jack, or is that just half time? Oh, I didn't see that first part. The only one who scored a goal. Nice. Top notch. 10 out of 10. What on earth is this maneuver? Am I really making these maneuvers? God, this sucks ass. Also, next question. My next question for everybody. I thought Knapford had all 6 platforms to be run through. That was what I was thinking. Or are we going by early knowledge? Because that's what I was thinking. I thought originally all 6 platforms had through. This side of the tunnel should be Knapford sheds. Okay, I'm out of the tunnel. Can I, what? I'm so confused. Couple to configuration. 2 vehicle. You mean gold? And we're back to propelling things on the main line again, folks. I hope everyone realises again I'm being forced to against my will. This is not my fault if something crashes. I was instructed to propel my train on the main line. Kai is out, so you're fine. Am I sure? Are you lot sure he's just not going to appear? Because Jack is summoning him right now. 50 feet. 20 foot. Touch.
Gordon hadn't forgiven Thomas for waking him up from this nap. As soon as the last passenger had climbed on board, he started up so quickly that there was no time to uncouple Thomas.
I don't know what you're on about, sir. But we're stealing a man. No!
Come on, keep up, called Gordon.
So my next question is, for those folks you may remember, as far as you all remember, whereabouts do we take Thomas of this story? Because I think we go from that overall gap we ended up stopping and King Thomas up. Can't remember. You fucking bastard, stop! Thomas's driver called the police. Thomas had been kidnapped.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Oh, laughed Gordon. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on.
Oh, Edward Station. I didn't think we stopped at Edward Station. I already thought it was through the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached Gordon's top speed of 75 miles an hour.
Express coming through!
Because that,
Stop,
my
please!
understanding, was little Nat Wellsworth. Maybe it is. We've got 700 yards to stop, just leave 75 to back in 20. It's great! Kyle, my friend, we're playing Train Sim World. This is this is welcome. This is the wonders of Sodor, my friend. Kyle! Is it? Wilsworth? Is it Wilsworth? Technically, the classification for this is Thomas hadn't filled his cheeky bitch counter and got what came to him.
At last, they stopped at a station. Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon, now you know what hard work means, don't you?
No.
Thomas was uncoupled, and he felt very silly and exhausted. Poor Thomas puffed slowly away to rest, and had a long, long drink.
A long, long drink.
After
Oh
that,
dear.
he was careful to never be cheeky to Gordon again.
No, no, no. Be more cheeky to Gordon. Fulfill your cheeky bitch counter. Oh my god. Total time 35 minutes. You what? Pardon? Excellent. Continue. Oh, we're going fishing, boys. Thomas is going fishing.
Thomas goes fishing. When Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch. One day, Thomas stopped as usual to take on water at the station by the river. Out of order? Bother! I'm thirsty. Never mind, Thomas, said his driver. We'll get some water from the river. They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Somehow, I don't think this is a good idea. But we're doing it, apparently. Why? Why is this a bad idea? Because it really depends on what kind of water this river is. I'm pretty sure there's a difference in boiling points between fresh and salt water. Oh, you're gonna make me do it! Okay, game. I see what you're doing. Ah! A bucket! Look, a bucket. Done with some dirty objects. Ah, select the bucket. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
That's good, puffed Thomas happily.
I was gonna say, how many do we need? Down it goes. This is a bucket. This is a bucket. No, there's more. Dear God. We need another one, please. Dear God. There's more. Excellent. Jolly good. Let's hop back in, shall we? Excellent! Right, onwards to Maythway. Right, yes, I'm not going to be able to see here. Short serves. Cab door locked. Yeah. Flashlight. I blocked the Yeah, moving at the speed limit. Yeah, I'm not doing 75 on a branch line. Are you kidding me? You think I'm insane? I'll do 35. Because that's reasonable. But I'm not doing goddamn over the speed limit on a branch line. Off the motorway. There's two platforms. That's that. I don't think they, however, they need to be this long. I mean, probably it would have been longer. They would have been longer to accommodate longer trains, like before, for example, Thompson Friends. Load the passengers. What passengers? There literally aren't any. There's some nice dogs you got there, love. Right, time to leave. Nope. Apparently I can't just, like, jump. Always the hacking back. I do like these gatekeeper costumes. I know whose cottage that is. That one, I've been given food, ladies and germs. I have been given burger. Huzzah! DTG, I've got another slight issue for you. Some of these are entirely obnoxious in terms of the designs of some of your like GUI, not GUI. If I can Yeah, with some of this, it's incredibly obnoxious in how you've done some of these things. So, could you not?
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. "Oh dear," groaned Thomas. "I think I'm going to burst.
The fuck is his face?
I've got such a pain. I've got such a pain."
Look at this poor boy. The cows are in the field now. By the way, does that mean we've got cows if we back Farquhar cows and the Knapford pigs are still at it.
They stopped just outside the last station, uncoupled Annie and Clarabel, and ran Thomas, who was still groaning, onto a siding right out of the way.
So, what we're doing is we're abandoning the passengers outside of the station, right? Right. And running the locomotive to shed, or to siding. I think the RIAB are going to want a word with us in a minute for, you know, the abandonment of passengers on an active branch line. Abandon the passengers on the branch line instead of just, like, I don't know, taking 30 seconds up.
Then, while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found a notice with large letters, which he hung on Thomas in front and behind. "Danger, keep away."
Danger!
Soon, the inspector and Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Cheer up, Thomas, they said. We'll soon put you right.
The driver told them what had happened. "So the feed pipe is blocked," said the inspector. "I'll just look in the tanks." He climbed up and peered in. Then he came down.
A fish!
"Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see."
Certainly, Inspector,
replied Sir Topham Hatt. He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise. "Inspector," he whispered, "can you see fish?" "Gracious goodness me! How did the fish get there, driver?" "We must have fished them from the river with our bucket," replied Thomas's driver.
That would be me!
Well, Thomas, you and your driver have been fishing.
"But fish don't suit you. We must get them out."
Fish!
They all took turns fishing in Thomas's tank, while Sir Topham Hatt looked on and told them how to do it.
Never mind, Thomas,
said Sir Topham Hatt. "You will be all right now. There's no need to worry yourself any more. But," he added, I do hope that you and your driver won't go fishing again, as I don't think it suits engines. Do you? No, sir, said Thomas sadly. Engines shouldn't go fishing. It's too uncomfortable.
What do you mean? I mean, we still made pretty good time. Yeah. Oh, no.
Thomas and Bertie. One morning,
Yes.
Thomas was waiting at a junction when a red bus arrived. Hello, said Thomas. Who are you?
Time to commit
I'm
acts
Bertie.
of,
Who are you?
acts of speeding.
I'm Thomas. I run the branch line. So you're Thomas, eh? I remember now.
Eh?
You got stuck in the snow. I took your passengers and Terence the tractor pulled you out. I've come to help you with your passengers today.
Run!
Help me, said Thomas. I can go faster than you. You can't, said Bertie. I can, huffed Thomas. I'll race you, said Bertie. Their drivers agreed to the race going ahead. Are you ready?
No.
3, 2, 1, go! Come along, come along.
Yeah, it would be a case.
We're coming along, we're coming along.
I'm gonna have to find music while we stop at trial. Everybody knows that, right? I'm gonna have to get. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm stopping at trial, and I'm having a look quick gander. Hang on, is that in there? Thomas and Rice. Thomas Trout's story. I think it's this one. It is. I wasn't told to stop there, so I am legitimately just going for it. Probably slow down though, because we are reaching Ellsbridge. So there we go. I had to put the musical interludes on because I was like, yes, I need. Brakes, please, Thomas. Brakes. Where the fuck's that bus gone? Let's do. Does it actually path them to go around the corner correctly, or is it literally just like, holy Jesus?
Please, hurry. We need to get back up to speed if we are going to beat Bertie.
See you later. What's that? More music? Okay. Way too much fun for this. My mind every time a fucking rail replacement is issued. I actually lost the bus. Oh, he's on this side. Somewhere. I don't see him. Boat! I found a boat! Is it bad I don't see the bus? I think we've completely lost it. Is it a bad thing? Where's Bertie? Oh, there he is. This is where I find out I'm broken the scenario. I would find it funny. better. There was a better piece of music for Bertie's Race. Or Thomas Bertie's Race. I'm just gonna have to look at it, see if I can find it. Again, I don't see him, and that's good. Where's the bus? Also, can I have some more brakes, please? Brakes! So who designed Hackenbeck's platform? Because kind of stupid having the platform be there, or the station building be there, over a set of siding. If you ask me, that signal drops just as I hit go. So you know, kids. Where the fuck is he? That music now because I don't see where Bertie's gone. Where is this guy? Oh, listen, it's a home run to all the way into back in Farquhar. Here we see the third game of the Farquhar Cows versus the Metro Pigs. We've broken several laws today. Nobody tell the police.
We've done it! We beat Bertie! Well done, Thomas.
Where did this guy come
said
from?
Bertie. That was fun. But I think we should have another race to see if I can beat you next time. By the power of my musical interludes, you will have already lost this one. I love that. Oh, it's Percy. Percy's troublesome day. Percy had a busy day ahead and was trying his best not to be late. Mustn't be late today, he said to himself. Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me. Come on, Percy, said his fireman. Off we go.
Somehow we're now northern. Excellent. The little green saddle tank. I'm going to get completely and utterly screwed over. I'm probably fine for using that music, but fuck it. We ball! If I have learned anything from anybody, fuck it, we ball. Bitch! seen Gordon, Emily, Diesel, and I'm pretty sure I saw James hiding in the background of that photo. So, yeah, that's a pretty good job. Anyone keep dragging my head butted in? Also, I'm pretty sure, and someone else could probably could probably go ahead and tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the other bus model they're using are the low deckers. Which, if they are using the low decker, there's a bit of a continuity error here. They didn't exist. I didn't exist yet. This is Mad Train's driving school. Love it. Welcome to Dryor. The airfield, of course. Also, can I note something about this airfield? That runway? Yeah. That runway is a very has a very haphazard issue, you know. What do you think, chat? Should I bite the bullet and put on Percy's theme as well? See, fuck it, we ball. Ah, there's Thomas. A bit late, mate. Ah. What a bitch! So I'll put it on. I'm going to get to Ellsbridge. Fuck it, we ball. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be McColl's farm. It is meant to be a low decker. Oh, this is sports field hold. Why does a sports field need a hold? Why do we pull through it when we could just legitimately just drive around it? I could, in theory, right, put on every single one of the things I know I can find, because there is an artist out there who has done an instrumental variation of pretty much every other, well, his own instrumental of every other theme. So so I might just do that. We can trip down musical interludes of Shadows Lane. And this is Elderidge.
Percy arrived at Elsbridge Station and collected his passengers, but he had to wait for Bertie the bus. "Where is Bertie?" said Percy impatiently. "He's going to make me late."
Oh no!
Just then, he heard a voice calling out. "Wait! Wait!" At last, Bertie screeched into the station.
Do a drift!
"Where have you been?" asked Percy. "I've been waiting ages for you.
It's been
I
5
thought you
minutes.
were supposed to be the fastest bus on Sodor." "Some road repairs were being done and I had to wait for the workmen to let me pass," explained Bertie. "Well, now I'm going to be late," Percy huffed. As soon as the guard blew his whistle, Percy raced away. He knew he had to make up for lost time.
I don't know about you guys, but some of these pieces of music are going to be in my head for the rest of the day now.
But then there was trouble. As Percy rounded the bend, he saw that some cows were blocking the line.
Cows! We have located some fucking cows. Cows!
"Oh no," moaned Percy. "Now I'm sure to be late.
What are we gonna do?
Please move out of the way, you silly cows."
But how?
"It looks like we'll have to go and move the cows ourselves," said his fireman.
Ah, bugger. Oi, you fucking cow! Get your fat ass. Moo! Touch the cows! Poke them! I think all the cows have moved, sir.
At last,
Hit
the
'em.
cows had been moved, and Percy could continue on his way.
Don't worry, kid.
Hooray!
Let's get
kicked
going.
Percy. "We can go now."
Not too fast, because we don't want to road kill. We do not want to kill the cows. wants an engine attached to a train, was afraid of a few drops of rain. Went into a tunnel, squeaked up to its funnel, and never came out again. On that, I prefer. What's his face? It's going to drive me mad now. There's a guy who's doing his own variations of stories for Sodal that goes through the years, where he's telling stories as if he's Edward. And I think I prefer his backstory for that story better than the actual original, because it makes so much more sense. What's his name? Victor Tanzik. There he is. Victor Tanzik. If you guys want to and would like to have a basic knowledge of what I'm talking about, have a look up Victor or Victor Tanzik's channel, and honestly, actually have a watch of what he does, because actually it is quite funny and actually kind of informative. I think he's in between. He's got to 1950s, 1950s at the moment. So you know, that's where we are. He's done some war stories. He's done all sorts. No, I don't, unfortunately. I know why you've recommended that. But no, I do enjoy some of what Victor does, and you can barely tell it, but he's Australian. Which I find kind of funny. Can anybody remember the name of the lady that lives in this cottage? Because I unfortunately cannot remember her name. It's Mrs. Something, but I can't remember who. Kindly. Thank you, Leslie. This is kindly. That was good timing. What we'll do, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna put on the albums for these that I've got up on my screen, and we'll go with them. We'll just listen to those whilst we're doing this. And, you know, why not? Time to get sued. People who might be curious on, for example, who the artist who has done this is. The artist is called Luke Pickman. He has both all of these on his YouTube and on his Spotify.
Percy soon arrived at Farquhar Station. He saw that the station master was waiting for him. "I'm sorry we're late," said Percy. "There were cows on the line, and Bertie was late, and—"
Late?
"It's all right, Percy," smiled the station master. "It looks like you're having one of those days. Anyway, you're only a few minutes late, and the delays weren't your fault, so we'll say no more about it. Now, I've had a phone call from Sir Topham Hatt, and he wants you to collect some trucks from the quarry." "OK," puffed Percy. "We'll go right away. I just need to leave my coaches in the siding first."
Excellent. So what I'm hearing, right, is I'm going to drop some coaches and some sidings, hopefully, and be on my way. Unless the game's just going to do this.
Percy's troublesome day.
Bloody virgin.
Oh, look who's here. It's that green caterpillar with red stripes.
"Oh, please do be quiet," Percy said sternly. "I don't have time for your tricks today."
We'll show him some tricks.
Hey, boy. Right. Configuration, collect some trucks. So, let's do some shunting, shall we? A NOFA. And that's how you spell a NOFA. That's good to know. A-N-O-F-P-H. Also, I'll admit, Jesus Christ, the this quarry has a lot of can tell, this is stone. I also kind of find that about correct. The fact that Percy's brakes lock up every time he comes to a stop. That's about right from my memory. Because his wheels would lock up and slide. Is that it? Are these all the trips we're taking? Surely not. Dirty Percy. Dirty trucks, filthy sidings, and some filthy trucks. Filthy siding. Filthy siding! Did I mention filthy siding? We'll put the music back on once we're out on the main line, I think. Back out on the main line. Just so I can focus on trying to put together some of these tracks. I feel like they're going to want me to make more. Or is this a case of they prefer to lock brakes? I think we overran. Alright. Well, it doesn't want us to get anything more, so we'll do this.
On, faster, faster.
No.
No, no, stop pushing!
Brakes are on full. They are determined to push us down. I don't think I have any. Do I have the trucks? I don't. unfortunately we do not have the truck seat. So we don't have it. It doesn't exist. I've got devious diesel. Hang on. There we go. Oh my god! Never mind! We'll try this again. Okay, note to self, actually have your foot on the keep yourself on the brake at all times. Okay. We killed Percy! He's dead! Oh god!
On, faster, faster.
Now let's put the music on.
No, no, stop pushing.
We've got the train under control here. We're beating them back. We're beating them back! A little bit. Bridge! Fine. I have my finger on the brakes! Has anybody got a comedic fucking anchor to throw off the train? Anybody got an anchor? Fucking launch it, mate! Danger? What do you mean, danger? Oh, pond. Was vacation close to the pond? I think we've beaten the match, folks. Well, note to self, as long as we keep control of the train, everything is fine. Don't panic. We said don't panic. I feel like we're gonna go past a crossing. And we might get pulled by the police by the police. That might just happen. Apparently we're now slipping again. Here we go again. I joke. We aren't running away. Oh look, there's Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Oh, hi, Thomas.
Phew, that was close, said Percy.
Now that's enough from you trucks. I've had enough trouble today. Spoil sport.
Nothing spoil sport. I'll keep you spoil sport, yeah, big chance. Nah. Next time I'll have you. You try that shit again, we'll have some serious words for you. Well, we haven't killed Percy this time. That's good. Good news, everybody. We killed Percy. Funny enough, this is not the first freight train we've done so far. It is rather stupid. I mean, it's 4 trucks. The cows in the paddock. This is Percy 2.0. What's new and improved about him? What's so new and improved about our Percy? Back to our music. There we go. We ball. His wall's falling to a wall I would say. Don't be worried. I love how at the moment it's just London, just me being chill. I hate the fact that that was literally brakes. Wash the brakes out the window. It's fine. I So I don't know, I just enjoy myself. What a dumb I'm gonna say this, to be honest. And from my American where this is several characters. Oh, there's a plane. Oh, look, a plane. Oh, the jump. Remember, yeah, we're missing several characters. We're missing Edward, we're missing Henry, I think. We're missing Toby. Probably go down the whole line, so we're missing Duck. Oh, folks, we're arriving at the harbour. The harbour. We're missing quite a few, to be honest, aren't we? Yeah, so we've got Knapford Harbour. Does that mean we've got Raymond Docks as well as... Where's the other docks? just on top of that. Yeah. He's stopping right in front of him.
Percy arrived at the harbour just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for him. "Well done, Percy. Right on time," he said. "I've heard you've had quite a difficult day today. But you got all your work done and once again proved what a really useful engine you are."
Oh, thank you, sir.
Puffed Percy. "As a reward for all your hard work, I'm sending you to the works for a shiny new coat of green paint." Percy beamed.
Wrong face. Percy beamed with pride. It's a different, completely different face. Oh dear. Right, we're not going to do the next scenario, mainly because I want to check something out. So where are we next? So that's there's Tomer. That's that one. So what's that? Knapford. Constantly branching out leaves. Okay. A mail train. Okay, interesting. Can I go to Tidmouth? We can go to Tidmouth. There we go. You got Knapford Harbour down there. Can I have a better look at the map, please, game? No? Screw me? Okay. So, out of Knapford, you've then got Crosby, into Wellsworth, Maron, Cronk, Kildane, Kelstrop Road, there's Craven's Gate, Ballyhoo, and Henry's Tunnel. Then you've got Vickerstown Yard. But, is that all we get from the start of the game? It's not a lot, is it? Let's see, timetables, because let's have a look. Because the only trains we've got being these 6. Or you start off with 5. Right. Well, we're going to do something. I'll explore, custom. Yeah, we'll go with dynamic weather. Play. Right. So, let's explore from Knapford. Spawn a train. Excellent. Right. Yeah, spawn a train. Milk tankers. Red branch line coaches. Why is there a difference between the express? Okay. Express coaches. Okay, sure. We'll do that then. Spawn James Light Loco for a minute. Let's have a look. Aha! It's a me! It's a me! Tidmouth, and then you then got like Then you got Tiddly Shed there. So just go. I'm gonna finish the stream by putting James on Shed. Because why not? I want to point out something. DTG. Why did James have to be in it? Why did you guys make James? Why is he? Why? Just why is he a DLC? Why did he have to be a DLC? I like having games, absolutely. Why did he need to be a DLC? Arg! I don't know about it, but I'm both slightly impressed, but also very disappointed all at the same time with DTG with this. They had so much they could do to make this game be amazing, but they kind of like, they kind of let the site down. If I was to say anything, it's they could have done so much with this game, but it's like it feels like such a letdown. Honestly, this does genuinely make me a little upset, if I'm being honest. Can we rotate this clockwise, please? A bit more. Can I like put it a bit more? There we go. Because there's like again, there's like so much you could like do with the Island of Sodor, but yet I'm both impressed and disappointed at the same time. Because this could have had, there was so much to move away from Shed. We'll go over to the signal box. But so much we could have had with this game, and so much that we haven't, that it's a little... Yeah, it is legitimately just a little underwhelming with what we've got. I mean, it's fun nonetheless, and I will continue playing this, absolutely. it's going to be really big on what they do, like what's the plan, and what we go and where we go from there. What are they going to? Are we going to have different game modes? Are we going to get the same kind of game modes we're getting with TSW 6, being guard mode, the dabble they did with dispatch mode? Are we going to get more? Because I know there's no ditch for Gordon. I'm like, I'm somewhat confused on what level or what version of the show they're utilizing for their references, because I'm looking at Tidmouth sheds and going, well, for starters, I didn't think Tidmouth Station was that close to Tidmouth Sheds. I thought Tidmouth Sheds was between Knapford and Tidmouth. So that's one thing. My other thing is, in model form of Tidmouth Sheds, it really does look like it's a mix of everything, which I get what they're doing, because it's a mix of what everyone has seen. But at the same time, it would have probably been best for DTG to have picked one and gone with it. So yeah, that's my main thing with this. And as not only that, another thing that I'm gonna have a look through the settings first to see if it's a thing in the settings. But what I've also noted is that it still seems like that you've got the one version, and it is solely for the younger ages. And I want to know, is that solely because it is just for the younger ages, or do DTG plan on putting in the advanced controls that everyone who plays TSW is used to? But yeah, and on that entirely sour note, that I apologise for making that so sour. I didn't really like the newer Thomas. Stopped watching it. Yeah. Basically, my levels of Thomas stopped more or less once I grew, and it wasn't really a show that was entertaining. Granted, I kept my eye on it because it's my childhood. And the minute we went down All Engines Go, I went, the mainstream Thomas doesn't interest me. I reckon the reason they've gone back to what is for the future, which is essentially CGI again. I want to say they've realised, oh, with All Engines Go, we've ruined the franchise in a way. Let's put it back to something we're used to. Okay. Also, okay, intriguing. Yeah, my emotions towards this are a mixture. It's a mixture. I've got a screenshot to send you later, London, of what they've got planned. From what I've seen, at least, for this new variation of Thomas. Yeah. And on this entire damning bombshell, I think it's about time we end. And from me, Shadow, in the island of Sodor, that's a goodbye. We'll catch everybody next time. See ya. Ta-ra!